Hello, this video will go over solving system of linear equations using substitution here. So you see two systems here. I'm going to break this down into two different videos. The first one is going to be for substitution. So if you need help with the elimination, you're going to have to see the other video here. So we want to use substitution for the first one because we have a variable that's by itself. Meaning it's very easy to substitute that equation into the second equation. So I'm going to call the first equation 1 and the second equation 2. So we'll take the first equation and plug it into the second equation. Now the variable that's by itself here is y. That means that everywhere in the second equation that I see y, I'm going to replace it for 2x minus 6, since that's what is telling me that y equals. And I know that we're used to seeing y equals some number, but it could also equal an expression here. So everything will remain the same on the second equation except for y. Y will become 2x minus 6. And then everything, like I said, will remain the same. And why do we want this? We want this because we want an equation where we only have one variable. Notice how now we only have x's in our equation. We know how to solve equations with one variable. That's why we want to turn our equations to have only one variable, whether it's x or y. So we're going to distribute the 2 to the inside of the parentheses, and you end up getting that. Everything else will, like I said, stay the same, so we'll just bring everything down. We're going to look here for like terms. These two terms are like terms because they have the same variable. So we have 5x minus 4x, that gives us 1x. I don't have to include the 1 in front of the x. The less writing, the better for me. So I'm just going to take it out of the x there and bring everything else down. And our goal is to leave x alone. So to get rid of the 12, we'll subtract 12 from both sides. And you get that x equals 7. So we have successfully solved for one of our variables. But notice how our equations, like I said, has two variables. So in the second step that we're going to do here, we're going to find the value for the remaining variable, which is y. So since we know the value for one of those variables, which is x, we're just going to grab that value and plug it into any of the two equations. So we're going to replace x for 7 in any of our two equations. It doesn't matter if you use this first one or the second one. The first one is easier to solve for y, so I'm just going to replace x for 7 in the first equation here. But if you want to do it on the second one, you'll notice that you'll get the same answer. So our equation is this, 2x minus 6. Let's double check that. Yes. And everywhere I see x, I'm going to replace it with 7 here. So the 2 will stay the same. The x becomes a 7, like I said. And then we bring down the minus 6. 2 and 7 are together, so that means I need to multiply them. That gives us 14 minus 6. So our y is 8. So our solution to the system is that order pair there. Since the solution to system of linear equations is where those two lines intersect, we'll give the answer as an order pair, which is 7, 8. I hope that this review helped you with solving system of linear equations with substitution. If you need help with the elimination, which is the other problem that's on there, go ahead and go to the next video.